Mr. Venkatramani, COO, LAP India Private Limited. सर, मैं आप सबसे अनुरोध करती हूँ कि कृपया पवित्र तुलसी के पौधों को जल दें. If I could request all of our dignitaries to please water the holy tulsi plant. Thank you so much, everyone. Dhanyavad, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue with the program, I would request all of you to please take over the remaining seats that's there right in the center. I would request all of you to also please put your mobile phones on silent mode. That said, with a huge smile on our faces and of course in a land that's brimming with opportunities, it's now time for us to start off this fabulous program. And to do the welcome address, I would request Mr. Siddharth Sethi, our Vice Chairman, CII Madhya Pradesh and Managing Director, Infobeans Limited. Siddharth Sethi is the co-founder of Infobeans, a leading IT services company specializing in custom software development and digital transformation. He also serves as the Vice Chairman of CII Madhya Pradesh, playing an important role in promoting industrial growth and entrepreneurship in the region. A huge round of applause for him, please.
नमस्कार. आदरणीय डॉक्टर मोहन यादव जी, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री, चीफ मिनिस्टर मध्य प्रदेश, respected dignitaries on the dais and in the audience, esteemed colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to this interactive session on investment opportunities in Madhya Pradesh. मध्य प्रदेश, जिसे अक्सर भारत का हृदय कहा जाता है, न केवल भौगोलिक रूप से बल्कि आर्थिक रूप से भी अब काफी महत्वपूर्ण स्थान रखता है. राज्य अपनी समृद्ध संस्कृति, धरोहर, ऐतिहासिक महत्व और विविध प्राकृतिक संसाधनों के लिए अब जाना जाता है. एक सक्रिय सरकार और सहायक नीतियों के साथ मध्य प्रदेश विभिन्न उद्योगों का केंद्र बन चुका है. इनमें से प्रमुख टेक्सटाइल, फार्मास्यूटिकल, आईटी, ऑटोमोटिव, एग्री प्रोसेसिंग और डिफेंस जैसे सेक्टर उत्कृष्ट अवसर प्रदान कर रहे हैं. Today's session aims to highlight these opportunities and provide us a platform for meaningful discussions and collaborations. We have with us esteemed speakers and industry leaders who will share their valuable insights and experiences. राज्य सरकार व्यापार वातावरण को बेहतर बनाने के लिए निरंतर प्रयास कर रही है. क्लियरेंस के लिए सिंगल विंडो, आकर्षक प्रोत्साहन और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट जैसी योजनाएं इस दिशा में अहम कदम है. मध्य प्रदेश also has no dearth of talent. Skilled manpower is the need for every industry. Indore is the only city in the country to have both an IIT and an IIM. And IIM Indore consistently ranks amongst the top 5-6 management institutes of the country. मैं यहां मेरा व्यक्तिगत अनुभव भी साझा करना चाहता हूं. मैं इंदौर में एक छोटी सी आईटी कंपनी चलाता हूं, इन्फोबीन्स. मैं दावे के साथ कह सकता हूं कि जो इकोसिस्टम आपको मध्य प्रदेश में मिलेगा, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस यह है कि जब मैं एक्सपेंशन के लिए एक ऑफिस ढूंढ रहा था तो मुझे आगे होकर, उस समय एकेवीएन कहा जाता था, आज एमपीआईटीसी कहते हैं, वहां के सीनियर अफसरों का फोन आया और उन्होंने कहा कि आप ऑफिस इंदौर में एक आईटी पार्क है जिसका नाम है क्रिस्टल आईटी पार्क, वहां खोलें. मैं थोड़ा हिचकिचाया भी ऑनेस्टली कि एक आईटी पार्क में, जो सरकारी आईटी पार्क है, उसमें मैं कैसे खोलूंगा और क्या क्या समस्याओं का सामना करना पड़ेगा. लेकिन हकीकत मानिए, हुआ उसका ठीक उल्टा. उन्होंने, अफसरों ने मुझे कहा कि आप आइए, आपको जो चाहिए हम प्रदान करेंगे. And within 3 months, my office was set up with all clearances and everything was done. और ये मेरे साथ हुआ है, मैं कोई सुनी सुनाई खबरें आपको नहीं दे रहा हूं. मैं आपको पर्सनल इन्विटेशन देता हूं, प्लीज कम एंड विजिट क्रिस्टल आईटी पार्क इन इंदौर विच इज ओन्ड बाय द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ एमपी। उसका जो मेंटेनेंस है, रखरखाव है, आज 10 साल पूरे हो चुके हैं और अभी भी इट इज स्पैंकिंग न्यू, एब्सोल्युटली क्लीन, और किसी भी बैंगलोर या हैदराबाद के आईटी पार्क के समकक्ष खड़ा हो सकता है at 1/3 the cost and zero traffic, unlike Bangalore. ट्रैफिक शायद एक कॉमन थ्रेड है जो बैंगलोरियंस को बांधता है। इंदौर में जो कॉमन थ्रेड है वो है खाना, फूड, जो हम सबको बांधता है। हमारे आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री जी आज पूरे देश का दौरा कर रहे हैं, उसी सिलसिले में बैंगलोर भी आए हैं, कोयम्बटूर गए हैं, बॉम्बे गए हैं, आगे और भी ईस्ट वेस्ट नॉर्थ साउथ पूरा उन्होंने एक कर रखा है। आपके मार्गदर्शन से और आपके प्रयासों से अल्प समय में ही प्रदेश तेज प्रगति कर रहा है और हर क्षेत्र में अपना नाम कर रहा है। आपके रीजनल इन्वेस्टर्स कॉन्फ्रेंस करने का जो पहल है उससे मध्य प्रदेश के अलग अलग क्षेत्र अब मेन स्ट्रीम में आ रहे हैं। थैंक यू ऑल वंस अगेन फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस टुडे। अ वेरी वार्म वेलकम। आई अर्ज ऑल ऑफ यू टू टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू कम एंड इन्वेस्ट इन मध्य प्रदेश। मध्य प्रदेश देश का दिल ही नहीं, धड़कन भी है। मेरा दावा है आप सिर्फ एक बार मेहमान बनकर आएंगे और जब दोबारा आएंगे तो आपको घर जैसा लगने लगेगा। धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत स्वागत।
Dhanyawad Siddharth sir. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, he has already given us certain pointers on why should we invest in Madhya Pradesh. But like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. There is so much that we want to tell you about Madhya Pradesh. So we thought, why not we showcase it for you? So could we have the video, please?
India, on track to become the world's third largest economy, with GDP crossing $5 trillion under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, aspires to reach its goal of becoming a $30 trillion economy by 2047. The state of Madhya Pradesh has taken a lead in fulfilling his bold vision of Vikasit Bharat by 2047, while also accomplishing Chief Minister's vision of Vikasit Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh is home to over 112 industrial zones, 7 smart cities and 14 proposed greenfield industrial areas. The state has a well-developed multimodal transportation system, including a robust road network of more than 5 lakh plus kilometers and enhanced air connectivity with 5 major airports at Bhopal, Gwalior, Indore, Khajuraho and Jabalpur, making it future ready. With a strong focus on education and skill development, Madhya Pradesh offers a well-equipped talent pool that serves as a major driver of growth in the region. Madhya Pradesh offers an ecosystem where businesses thrive, where the presence of investor-friendly policies, single window clearances and transparent governance make it an ideal investment destination. These efforts aim to create employment opportunities, enhance quality of life, and significantly contribute to India's economic growth, aligning with the vision of Vikasit Bharat, Vikasit Madhya Pradesh. Painting a canvas of progress and economic expansion, we are doubling our efforts with regional industry summits in Ujjain, Jabalpur, and upcoming summits in Gwalior and Rewa. That's Madhya Pradesh, the future-ready state. Be a part of shaping the future. Invest in Madhya Pradesh and unlock endless possibilities. Join us at the Global Investors Summit, Madhya Pradesh on 7th and 8th February at Bhopal.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Madhya Pradesh, the heart of India, heartbeat brimming with opportunities. All we're asking you to do is come and join us. We invite you to Madhya Pradesh for our Invest Madhya Pradesh Global Investor Summit that is happening on the 7th and 8th of February 2025. No, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಭಾರತದ ಹೃದಯ ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಹೃದಯದ ಬಡಿತದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಇವತ್ತು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರದೇಶ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಸಮಿಟ್ ನಡೀತಿರೋದು ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ 7 ಹಾಗೂ 8, 2025 ಭೋಪಾಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ನಾವು ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್, ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮೆನ್. Our next session is on investment opportunities in Madhya Pradesh. I would now request Mr. Raghavendra Kumar Singh, IAS, Principal Secretary, Department of Industrial Policy and Investment Promotion, to please join us on the dais and take us through the investment opportunities in Madhya Pradesh. Jorada Chapali ondige, let's have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we have him on the dais.
Good morning to all of you. I am very happy to welcome all of you in city of Bengaluru, a city which is called Garden City of India. It's a Silicon Valley of India, and it's a city of innovation. So welcome from the heart of incredible India, that is our state Madhya Pradesh, and we belong to the city which is called City of Lakes. Honorable Chief Minister Sir, Honorable Shri Mohandas Pai Sahab, co-founder and partner Erin Capital, Shri Anil Kumar ji, Chairman Greenco Group, Shri Venkat Ramani ji, CEO of Lab India, Shri Siddharth Sethi ji, Vice Chairman CAI, my senior colleagues Shri Sanjay Dubey sir, Shri Sanjay Shukla sir, Mr. Navneet Kothari, and ladies and gentlemen, champions of industries and our friends in media. So I will put forward the case of Madhya Pradesh before you. I am sharing some of the data from our state. Madhya Pradesh has done tremendously well in agriculture. You may be aware, may not be aware, but we are the second largest food grain producer in the country. We are first in terms of organic farming. That means we are working towards sustainable agriculture. We are second largest state in terms of area. We are one of the cleanest state in India. We stood second last time. One of our cities, Indore, has won this award of cleanest city in India for 6 times. Bhopal, our capital of state, it is treated to be one of the cleanest state capitals in India, and overall we are second cleanest state in India. We are fourth largest solar energy producer in country. According to population, we have a huge consumer market, so we are fifth in that respect. Next, please. So there is a kind of competitive environment. Industrial infrastructure has been enhanced in Madhya Pradesh. So we have GIS enabled real-time online land bank information in Madhya Pradesh. We have abundant water supply for industrial needs, more than 1,000 million cubic meter. Only state to have 4 very important industrial corridors, economic corridors: Delhi Mumbai Industrial Corridor, Amritsar Kolkata Industrial Corridor, Delhi Nagpur Industrial Corridor, East West Corridor. So we are having fantastic level of connectivity and different industrial and expressways run through Madhya Pradesh. We are a power surplus state. We are producing at this point of time around 31 gigawatt of power. We have extensive road network, more than 5.1 lakh kilometers. 2 international and 5 domestic airports, 6 inland container depots in Madhya Pradesh. Next. Why one should go for investment in Madhya Pradesh? We have more than 1.25 lakh acres of industrial land. We have higher returns, cheaper factors of production of utilities, so that is really beneficial for everyone. We have automatic land use change and faceless mutation. This is one of the things which no other state has been able to achieve. We have started the phenomena which was started during the regime of Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav sir, and it was inaugurated, Cyber Tehsil system was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister. So we are rich in minerals, we are highest producer of copper, manganese, diamond and others, and we have a very transparent and customized policy for industries which are beyond 100 crores investment. Next please. I will say something regarding mineral base in Madhya Pradesh. We are first in copper, manganese and diamond production. We are second in rock phosphate, third in limestone, fourth in coal. Madhya Pradesh has the distinction of being first in mining auctions to exploit our potential, our resources. We have till date auctioned 75 mineral blocks, and we are number one in entire country. We have presence of some of the best miners in the country and in the world. And in future, we are going to allocate 17 coal blocks in Madhya Pradesh and 24 other major mineral blocks. And these blocks will be in limestone, base metal, aluminous, laterite and bauxite, gold and manganese. Go next, please. Government of India has also supported Madhya Pradesh well, and we have GOI supported parks, medical devices park, PM Mitra park, integrated textile park in Dhar. We have renewable energy and power equipment park at Narmadapuram, leather and footwear park in Morena, 2 plastic parks in Raisen and Gwalior, multimodal logistic park which is going to come up in Dhar district. We have electronic manufacturing clusters and software technology parks also. Next, please. Madhya Pradesh is, as Honorable Chief Minister was previously Higher Education Minister. So we have done well in education, higher education sector. We have many important Government of India and central level institutions in Madhya Pradesh. One Raja Ramanna Center for Advanced Technology of Atomic Energy Department, Advanced Material and Process Research Center, EMPRI in Bhopal, Rare Earth and Titanium Theme Park in Bhopal, IIT and IM in Indore, and MNIT in Bhopal. So we have more than 55 private universities, which is second highest in India. More than 1287 industrial training institute and 1373 government and private colleges. We have one of the finest skill parks with the support of Singapore, and global skill park is located in Bhopal in 30 acres. Now, why one should invest in Madhya Pradesh? We have attractive policies. We give around 10% to 40% of investment if it is done in plant and machinery. If you are better employment generator, then you give a kind of multiplier if you generate more employment. If you generate more export, then you get a multiplier for that. And if you go towards the lesser industrialized area, you will get a multiplier for that also. We are also promoting green industrialization assistance for ETPs, STPs and zero liquid discharge. We give infrastructural development assistance, power tariff rebate, reimbursement for patent charges. We also give, as I have suggested, Honorable CM heads a Cabinet Committee on Investment Promotion. For mega industrial units, we can give customized package that is beyond our policies. We have a very distinct food processing policy where the support from government is enhanced. Very good textile and garment policy, where I believe that is one of the finest textile garment policy all across the country. We are also one of those pioneer states who have started one scheme called Mukhyamantri Seekho Kamao Yojana, जहाँ पे हम students को based on their educational qualification from 8,000 to 10,000 rupees का उनको हम remuneration देते हैं for 12 months. So that is a kind of win-win situation for industries. Next, please. So we have sector-based policies. IT, ITS, ESDM, data center, IT park developers, for their promotion there is a policy. Sanjay Dubey sir will go in details of that policy. We have renewable energy policy also. Go next, please. So we have said to be one of the most peace and tranquility kind of a state, where you will find there are no labor-related problems. We have good skill labor system. We have very congenial system in Madhya Pradesh. We are the first state in entire country to adopt the labor case management system. We have 43% of population in working age categories. Negligible zero man days loss in Madhya Pradesh, and very, very safe work environment. और हमारी बहनें माताएं कभी भी 24 घंटे सातों दिन हमेशा काम कर सकती हैं. So we have phenomenal system. और एक चीज़ आपको और मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि the kind of reforms we have done in labor sectors, we have cut down the number of registers which were supposed to be maintained from 16 to 1, just one. So we have one of the finest labor laws in entire country. Go next, please. Now Madhya Pradesh can be an excellent destination for global capability centers and IT, ITS center in India. So this is kind of thematic picture which has been taken for Indore, one of the areas. एक मैं जरूर बात आप लोगों को बताना चाहूँगा कि ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर साहब ने अपने आने के बाद हुकुमचंद मिल का एक बहुत बड़ा उन्होंने मिल के मजदूरों का, बैंक्स का, उनकी पुरानी जो देयताएं थी उनको भी उन्होंने समाप्त किया. उनके जो पुराने ड्यूज थे उसको भी सबको पहुंचाया. और उसी ज़मीन पर 43 एकर्स पे एमपी हाउसिंग बोर्ड, जिसका रिप्रेजेंटेटिव पिक्चर अभी आप देख रहे हैं, एक बहुत बड़ा 43 एकर्स पे वो अपना पूरा कमर्शियल, इंडस्ट्रियल, बिजनेस, रेजिडेंशियल इस्टेब्लिशमेंट लेके आना चाहते हैं. मध्य प्रदेश में लोअर कास्ट ऑफ लिविंग है, दैट इज नोन टू एवरीवन. लो एडिशन रेट है एंड वेरी गुड वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस. मैं बार बार उसको रीइटरेट नहीं करना चाहता कि ट्रैफिक और इन सब में कितनी ट्रबल्स जो यहाँ आप देख रहे हैं वहाँ नहीं. हम लोग ऑनरेबल सीएम साहब के निर्देश पे वी आर ट्राइंग टू हैव न्यू पॉलिसीज इन ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन सेक्टर, एनिमेशन, विजुअल इफेक्ट्स एंड गेमिंग सेक्टर, इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल एंड ग्लोबल कैपेबिलिटी सेंटर्स एंड बायोटेक्नोलॉजी. Please save this date. Global Investor Summit is going to be held in Bhopal on 7th and 8th February 2025. Finally, मैं आपको यही कहूँगा कि this is the right time, this is the best time. Please come and invest in MP. And as our Honorable Prime Minister has once said, यही समय है, सही समय है.
Dhanyavad sir, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the investment opportunities. So all we're asking you to do is come and invest in Madhya Pradesh. We have our Global Investors Summit. It's happening on the 7th and 8th of February 2025 in Bhopal. With that said,
Let's now have a look at the opportunities that are present in IT, ITES, ESDM sector in Madhya Pradesh. So please put your hands together as I would like to invite on the dais Mr. Sanjay Dubey, IAS, Principal Secretary, Department of Science and Technology. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಅವರನ್ನ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. He's here to tell us about the opportunities in IT, ITES and ESDM sector.
A very good morning, Namaskara, Honorable CM of Madhya Pradesh, Shri Dr. Mohan Yadav ji, Honorable guests on the dais, particularly Mr. Mohan Das Pai ji, guests of the dais, a very warm welcome. I'm here to give you an idea as to what we are doing in Madhya Pradesh, inviting IT, ITES and ESDM sector. As I know that most of you believe in data, and the data says that the next round of growth is going to come not from the tier 1 cities, but it's going to be coming from the emerging cities and the tier 2 cities. Next, please. We have identified this as one of the major reasons, and if you can see that growth that and the potential that Madhya Pradesh offers you as a decadal growth rate of a GDP is 11%, 43% growth rate in last 3 years. And the sector that we are talking about, IT, ITES, the exports have grown multifold. We are exporting about $545 million worth of exports from this IT, ITES sector. We have 7 institutes of national importance and 12 research institutes comprising of national importance. We are power surplus state. We are RPO compliant state. We are safe from all sides in all forms, whether it is natural disasters or whether it is a human life that we are caring about. We are hand-holding in almost all parts, including the environment that we set up for the startups. Next, please. The current ecosystem talks about the MP's GSDP contribution up to $5 billion into Madhya Pradesh by this sector, IT, ITES. We have 15 IT parks, including 7 IT parks, being operated and managed by Madhya Pradesh government, and one of that was what Mr. Siddharth Sethi was referring to. We have 4 private ICZs, which again is being run by TCS, Infosys, Yash Technologies and Impetus. They also do the exports for the country and outside. At present, we have about 50 large IT, ITES company, more than 2 lakh seating capacities there, where the professionals from all background, from all across the country are working with 286 engineering college and more than 50,000 engineering students being churned out. We have in process of setting up 3 lakh seating capacity for our engineering students, where we are hosting IT, ITES companies. We are under the different processes. We are building about 1.2 million square feet of built up area. We have now Cognizant, we have Accenture, we have all the big names that we can recognize in this sector in Madhya Pradesh, in Indore and Bhopal. And recently, Bharat Electronics has decided to open up its COE, and we have now decided with the Honorable Chief Minister that we will set up 7 upcoming MP Institute of Technology exclusively catering to the requirements of ITA and ITS centers. The best part is that there is a requirement for 24/7 green energy, and Madhya Pradesh has the most progressive policy in providing IT, ITS, ESDM and data centers 24/7 green energy, which is the basic requirement for any exports potential in the European and the other countries of the world. Next, please. If you talk about it, we are not clubbing IT as one single sector because we recognize that IT, ITES and ESDM are altogether different, having altogether different requirements. Next, please. And we are providing multiple facilities for inviting the industries. If you see the kind of fiscal incentives that are being provided, I jokingly said that the kind of offerings that we are giving, if at all I am given an opportunity, probably I'll leave the job and start opening my ITA, ITS. And I'll show you this, why I am saying this. If you see, the rebate on land is 75%, as it is the land cost is very, very low in Madhya Pradesh, but despite that we are giving 75% rebate on it. Capex assistance is being given, interest assistance is being given, stamp duty completely waived off for IT, ITS and ESDM companies, customized package. If you do an investment of a certain amount beyond which then Honorable Chief Minister chairs the CCIP, which is Cabinet Committee on Industrial Promotion, and it can be tailored made specific to any industry, and it is not only limited to these industries. And other incentives are assistance on employment generation, assistance on marketing, assistance on quality control, even patents and other things are being provided. And we understand that ESDM, we also would provide you assistance for testing and calibration and certification assistance. And in data centers, when we are saying that we will provide you a cheap power, which is the raw material for data centers. The electricity duty will be reimbursed, and these are the kind of incentives which are fiscal in nature, which we intend to provide to any industry which is coming into Madhya Pradesh. Next, please. If you see, next, please. Next, please. If you see, why I was saying that how much would be the investment and how much would be the reimbursement. If you see, if you make an investment of $1 billion or 1 billion rupees, what you get as an assistance is 300 million back. You are cash rich from day one. You don't have to be looking for a profitability to come after 5 years or 3 years or breaking even. But if you invest in IT sector, you get 300 million back because of the assistance that we have outlined. And if you are making $2 billion worth investment in it, you can have a customized package over and above this kind of offerings that Madhya Pradesh is giving. If you talk about ITES, next please. That if you make an ESDM sector, if you make an investment of 1 billion rupee, you get back 340 million rupees. You can imagine from day one you are cash rich, you are cash positive, you don't have to be bothered about the profitability when we talk about the financial incentives that the Madhya Pradesh government is offering to any other industries. Next please. If you talk about data centers, you make an investment of 1 billion rupee, you get back 500 million rupees. What else? It is not even a red carpet, it is a golden carpet that we want to lay in front of you so that we can welcome you with the open hands. Next please. If you talk about other, and this is not all, no other state provides the incentives that we provide to the developers. If you are a developer in IT, ITES or ESDM sector, you also get an incentive which is worth 270 million if you make an investment of $1 billion. Earlier in the day when Honorable Chief Minister was meeting Satva Group and other people, they were enthused by the kind of investment opportunities that Madhya Pradesh is offering, the kind of the benefits that the Madhya Pradesh government is willing to transfer to the people who are really interested in making the investment in Madhya Pradesh. Next please. Fiscal incentives is one part. If you look at the non-fiscal incentives, they are queuing up. You don't have to be bothered about Minimum Wages Act. You have a capability of deciding the wages. You don't have to be bothered about 24/7 working women requirement. You will not be, just like as you say, low code, no code, we say no inspections and low inspections. We don't intend to have any inspector coming to your industry and knocking at the door and asking for showing me the registers. So we are looking at zero inspections from officers. It is self-certification. You make certification and that is good enough for us because we believe in you, because we believe in the youth, because we believe in the growth story of Madhya Pradesh. If you talk about the salient features, it is not limited to this. It is incentives assistance that is being disbursed. If you talk about startup policy, you would see that there is, next please. If you talk about the startup policy, you would see that the kind of growth that the startups are showing in Madhya Pradesh, and to tell you the truth, it is less than 70% of those startups who are not being able to make it. So 70% is a success rate, which is generally 1 to 10 or 1 in 5%, which you get the benefits in the startup. In Madhya Pradesh, the startups are flourishing. 2 of them have already become unicorns, which were incubated in Madhya Pradesh and now doing very well. Some of these are being done. And the best part is that we are letting you either have a parcel of land, you can have a rental space if you want to. If you want to have your own setup created, all of these 3 methods of coming and setting up your IT, ITS, ESDM business is possible in Madhya Pradesh. Next please. Somebody was talking to me and was saying that it is not very important to have a cost of living, but yes, for the people who are there, the employees who are there, it is important for them to see as to how it happens, and also for the companies who are investing in it. If you see the comparison, and we have done the comparison with Pune, Hyderabad, Delhi, Bangalore and Mumbai, you see Bhopal and Indore comes way below in terms of rental pricing. If you see, it's just about 50 rupees per square feet compared to about 100 and 150 rupees square foot. If you see about the rental premises, if you see the cost of construction, that is also very, very low. So this is not only the part of the investment that you are initially making, but also when you are running the business, it is also important that you are not incurring so much of an expenditure which increases your profitability. Next, please. If you see the cost of living and the business operations, again, for an employee, it is very, very important. Indore comes way below. If we have to peg it, it is 1 rupee, then it is about 2 rupees in Mumbai, about 1.65 rupees in Bangalore. You see the kind of comparison, the benefits that one can accrue because you are setting a shop in Indore and Bhopal. And similarly is the case in the cost of business operations for the industry that is wanting to do this business in Madhya Pradesh. Next, please. Somebody was telling me about the connectivity, and I keep